face. What the hell? What am I doing? You know, I was going nuts. And then now, after seeing it with other people, you kind of see it as through their eyes in a strange way. I love it. It's a great film.
Now, whatever may have passed between us after hours doesn't mean you can just walk away from that commitment.
Matthew Broderick helped high school buddy Kenny Lonergan by agreeing to star in his film, but Broderick is modest about who helped who.
Kenny and me have been great friends since we were 15. So I've had other opportunities to be in plays of his where the schedule wasn't right, or I didn't think it was a great part for me or anything. So to just say it was a favor wouldn't be right. I've noticed that some of the employees are setting their PC monitors to all kinds of crazy colors, but this is a bank, so I'm asking that people use a more quote-unquote normal range of colors. It was great that I could help him. If that helped him raise the money, it was great. I love Kenny, and it was a ball for me to be part of his debut as a director.
It's a dull, narrow town full of dull, narrow people.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
I feel a little nervous about firing an employee I just had an affair with, okay?
Remember a fistful of dollars for a few dollars more and the good, the bad, and the ugly? Well, if you like those, you've definitely got to see Pale Rider. From the very beginning, you could tell that Pale Rider was much more than just another shoot-'em-up kind of Western.
And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death.
It's got Clint Eastwood, just a little older, and a few other stars you'd recognize, but might not know their names. The best thing about this movie is that Clint plays that man with no name again. Though this time he plays a preacher. Not much of a name there, just like those spaghetti westerns from the 60s. Anyway, there's this classic 1953 western called Shane. Well, the plot to Pale Rider is almost identical, except in Shane there was a little boy who played the major part. This movie changed it to a little girl, older and more mature than the boy, which adds a little spice to the story. So Clint plays this guy who comes out of nowhere and saves a bunch of gold miners who are being forced out of town by a ruthless gold mining company that wants the gold for themselves.
Well, you and your friends get 24 hours to pack up and leave.
Now, Clint is supposed to be this preacher, but he's still Clint. And he beats up people twice his size, and he takes on 20 people at a time at shootouts and walks away unscathed. But the story suggests he's been shot up pretty bad already, and may be some kind of walking dead man. That's one of the cool things about Pale Rider. You don't really know if he's a preacher or if he's some sort of angel sent down to the rescue or maybe even a ghost. It's all very mysterious. It's kind of like a story out of the Bible because this little girl prayed for someone to save the day, and at the same time they show Clint riding on his horse out of nowhere into this nothing town where everyone just got beat up and shot at. Oh, and both the little girl and her mother have a crush on Clint. But because he's some sort of a preacher or maybe even an angel or a ghost, that keeps it from falling into a typical Western romance.
The folk here tell me that you're planning to go to town and face that marshal and his deputies.
It's an old score. It's time to settle it.
By the way, Clint directed it too. That's probably why it seems so much like those spaghetti westerns that were directed by Sergio Leone. It looks like he took all of those things he learned back in those days and made a new one just like it, which is a good thing since those have got to be some of the greatest movies he's ever made. Even if you've seen this one, it's still real fun to see it again and try to figure out what the heck Clint is supposed to be. It's called Pale Rider, and it's here on TNT.
The following movie is suitable for ages 13 and above. The following motion picture contains adult themes which may not be suitable for children. Parental discretion is advised.
Una foto tomada hoy, impresa en papel Kodak,
durará todos esos años de esfuerzo constante, años de apoyo incondicional, años de grandes satisfacciones. ¡Lo lograste! Pide papel Kodak, el único con tecnología Duracolor para que tus fotos duren por generaciones, como su mamá.
Comparte el momento, comparte la vida.
TNT Independent. Movies with a different point of view. Like Blood and Wine, sharing a combined 16 Academy Award nominations and 5 Oscars. Jack Nicholson and Michael Caine also share a taste for riches at any cost. Jennifer Lopez gets caught between father and son, and a family's bonds are broken when temptation conquers trust. Directed by Bob Raffleson, don't miss Blood and Wine, tonight on TNT Independent. If your life were a movie, you'd remember all your favorite parts. Like when you were especially brave. The time you could make everybody laugh. The day you'll never forget. And even the day you wish you could. The movies of TNT Platinum take you back to all the parts of your own life that you love to see time and time again. Relive the moments that make you who you are. See the movies you know by heart. Laugh again, love again, live again. TNT Platinum, the best scenes of your life. A young attorney has the chance of a lifetime.
Kevin Lomax. John Milton. You offering me a job? I'm thinking about it.
And given an offer he couldn't refuse.
Are we negotiating? Always.
A world of power and seduction, controlled by one man. He knows how to make your dreams come true. He knows your greatest fear. And he knows the price of your soul. Keanu Reeves.
Who are you? I have so many names.
Al Pacino.
He's an absentee landlord. Worship that? Never.
The Devil's Advocate. Our mega film. Tuesday, May 21st on TNT. Access TNTLA.com. Choose your favorite evil guy, and you may win a CD changer.
Hello?
Milo? This is Gary Winston. I've heard great things about your work.
Okay, I don't know who this is, but your timing really blows because I just saw him in a live chat.
Well, I'd love to show you some of the things we're doing here.
You're one of maybe 20 programmers with the mastery it's going to take to change the world.
He's buying up pretty much everything. Cable companies, baby bells.
Check this out.
This is amazing. Who's doing all this?
Somebody, yeah.
I need to tell you something.
Teddy's been killed.
Teddy was onto something very specific. There's got to be a connection, Alice. I can feel it.
Hey, Milo.
It's almost like they know what every kid's doing. So the guy's invested billions on getting there first. He'll do anything.
It's gone way too far already.
In the real world, when you kill people, they die. This isn't a game.
Amenaza virtual en Mayo por Cineclub.
He's on the run, accused of a crime he did not commit.
I got set up from the word go.
The only thing worse than having every law officer in the country on his trail is having this guy in charge.
And you always have to win.
Yes, right here.
The chase is on.
You're gonna have to shoot me.
The hunter and the hunted in the fight of their lives. U.S. Marshals, Thursday, May 23rd on TNT Platinum.
foto tomada hoy, impresa en papel Kodak, durará todos esos años de esfuerzo constante. Años de apoyo incondicional. Años de grandes satisfacciones. Lo lograste. Pide papel Kodak, el único con tecnología Duracolor para que tus fotos duren por generaciones. Como su mamá.
Comparte el momento, comparte la vida.
Their one night together was such a success.
So, how you been?
They couldn't wait to see how great it would be.
You are everything I never knew I always wanted.
To stay together for better.
You married her? The one with the body?
Or for worse. Selma Hayek, Matthew Perry, Fools Rush In, today on TNT Platinum.
Si lo que busca en Internet son noticias, entre al mundo de cnnenespañol.com, el sitio de noticias internacionales más visitado por los usuarios de habla hispana. cnnenespañol.com le brinda la más amplia cobertura de América Latina y el mundo en su idioma. Los resultados deportivos, el estado del tiempo, las finanzas y las noticias de último momento. cnnenespañol.com, el líder mundial de noticias por Internet en su idioma.
They were two 20-year-old kids who took on the world and each other.
I don't even think IBM knows who we are. Good. Steve Jobs is killing us.
Based on a true story, ER's Noah Wiley as Apple Computer's founder Steve Jobs.
What is this that I keep hearing about you developing this, what do you call it? Windows?
And Anthony Michael Hall as Microsoft Chairman Bill Gates. A TNT original production, Pirates of Silicon Valley. Friday, May 24th, only on TNT.
One of America's natural treasures, Jellystone Park, where the nature lover can spend a leisurely day of watching the bear in his natural habitat.
Every day it's the same old thing. Look at the bears, look at the bears, look at the bears.
Look at the bears, look at the bears, look at the bears.
Yes, at Jellystone, you can look at the bears, look at the bears, look at the bears. Yogi Bear, this month on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Steel Magnolias is a movie just perfect for all the women who understand the true meaning of friendship. Sharing life's glorious joys and bitter sorrows, and the simple pleasures that come from knowing the secret of happiness is our ability to simply laugh through the tears. And it's perfect for all the men who pretend they give a damn. Steel Magnolias, Sunday, May 26th on TNT Platinum. Share it with someone who's pretending they care.
En el país de los cuentos de hadas.
¡Ey! ¡Oh, no, 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 no! A la vieja muerta me la bajan de la mesa.
¿Dónde vamos a ponerla? La cama está ocupada.
¿Qué? Hay un héroe nada atractivo.
Necesitas unas pastillitas de menta porque el hocico te apesta.
Que rescata a una princesa nada encantada.
¿No habéis matado al dragón? Todavía no me voy.
Por encargo de un príncipe muy desagradable con la ayuda de un amigo muy poco común.
Nos desvelaremos contándonos historias macabras de humanos y en la mañana yo preparo los tamales.
Pero es un héroe y su nombre significa acción.
No eres lo que esperaba.
Y su nombre significa aventura. Y su nombre significa...
¡Shrek! ¡Ya miré abajo!
Amor. Su nombre es...
Shrek.
Shrek. Shrek. Mayo. En Cineclub.
Una foto tomada hoy, impresa en papel Kodak, durará todos esos años de esfuerzo constante. Años de apoyo incondicional. Años de grandes satisfacciones. Lo lograste. Pide papel Kodak, el único con tecnología Duracolor para que tus fotos duren por generaciones. Como su mamá.
Comparte el momento, comparte la vida.
TNT Independent. Movies with a different point of view. Like Blood and Wine, sharing a combined 16 Academy Award nominations and 5 Oscars. Jack Nicholson and Michael Caine also share a taste for riches at any cost. Jennifer Lopez gets caught between father and son, and a family's bonds are broken when temptation conquers trust. Directed by Bob Raffleson, don't miss Blood and Wine, tonight on TNT Independent.
You know, throughout the years, a lot of people have asked me, Fred, why the scarf? And I always tell them the same thing. Why don't you mind your own business, pal? I'm a cartoon star. I have more people telling me what I want to wear. So don't be afraid to express your true self. And remember, fashion first.
Cartoon Network. Shut up and listen.
Imagine, if you will, a dinner party.
You see, every Sunday for about a year now, we've been inviting a guest over for dinner and discussion.
Where the guests are intelligent. The food is plentiful.
What if you kill somebody whose death makes the world a better place?
And the conversation will leave you feeling dead. Cameron Diaz and friends request the pleasure of your presence for dinner. The Last Supper, Tuesday, May 21st on TNT Platinum.
Lo que usted necesita saber sobre su salud se lo ofrece CNN en español. Vea Consulta Médica con Glenda Umaña.
Entérese de los avances más recientes de la medicina, cómo prevenir las enfermedades y cómo mantenerse saludable.
Consulta Médica con las nuevas terapias y medicamentos. Innovaciones en las ciencias de la salud. Cómo comunicarse mejor con su médico. Consulta Médica, los fines de semana por CNN en español.
It all began with a little kiss. Unfortunately, it wasn't with his wife.
You're gonna stand here and lie to me in the middle of the street.
What do you want me to say?
Her mother thought he deserved a break until she found out her own husband was a two-timer too. Now the ladies know the score, and they're going to play the game with a whole new set of rules. Julia Roberts stars in Something to Talk About, Tuesday, May 28th on TNT.
Kids, come on, time for the piñata.
It's movies. It's life. It's TNT.
He's somebody's husband, somebody's son. He's somebody's grandchild, somebody's best friend. He volunteered to be here. He's got nowhere else to go. He's got 1 week left. He's got almost a year. He thinks he's gonna make it out. He prays he's gonna make it out. He's never gonna make it out. Oliver Stone's Platoon, Friday, May 31st on TNT.
this?
You like scary movies?
Ow! Ow! Drew Decker got killed last night. She sits next to me in English class. Was she a friend? No. I was gonna cheat off her test today.
Scary Movie is strictly a family affair. Sean and Marlon Wayans wrote it, and they are the stars, along with Sherry O'Terry and Anna Faris. Brother Keenan Ivory Wayans directed it. The film is a satire on all the scary movies that have thrilled teenagers. Hollywood families often break apart. How come the Wayans stay together?
Working together. That's because we each get a cut of each one's check.
No,
so
my mama don't play that. She's like, look, y'all gonna work, y'all gonna get along, and that's what she raised us to, to be like. You must get along, or you're gonna have to kiss him in the mouth. And when Sean was little, he had bad teeth, and I didn't want to kiss him in his mouth.
What?
The press only wants to interview the most ignorant person they can find.
I'm on TV! Oh, gee! First cops, now this!
Osmonds are together.
The Jacksons are together.
together.
The Jacksons had unity. For one of them to get a nose job, and then the rest of them would go, yeah, we gonna get one too, so we all still look alike. I think Michael lost him when he turned white, though. He's like, whoa, hey, you on your own, Mike.
Hold on. Here, put this on.
Yeah. Right here. It's crazy, man. The Jacksons. I love the Jacksons. You know I'm the biggest Jackson fan. I had the afro.
I know.
Look, I love Michael Jackson without the nose, with all the nose. Michael Jackson had a big nose back in the day.
You're gonna mess around, he's gonna kick your ass.
That would be so funny. Don't talk about me.
I think we hit something.
Because we just wanted to make some money.
We needed to pay some bills. You know, we got tired of...
The show got canceled. We said, damn.
Oh my God, we hit a boat!
Where's the foot?
Where's the body?
Yeah, how can we make some money? Let's parody these movies that's already parodying themselves. Let's do that. And we did it, and it's funny.
Gail Hamster standing out front of the police station where I'm going to try and get a glimpse of Cindy Campbell, the young girl who was attacked earlier this evening. You're on my foot fetch! What did I say?
And if it was bronzed just for the sake of it, then people would not laugh. You know, because I think we've all had our fill of that.
Cindy, your ass is fat!
It's not just a spoof. It's funny on, in its own right.
Who copped a field?
Gail, it was me.
Oh my God.
It was an accident, Gail. I only touched the top of the breast.
No, not just because you're spoofing. It's a lot of its own jokes that stand on their own. I mean, I don't think you have to see any other movies that we're spoofing to appreciate this one.
Where am I?
You're behind the couch. I can see your feet.
It was a really great environment, but we really had long hours because she did especially.
Yeah, I was working all the time, and a lot of the stunts were they're very time consuming. So we were working really hard, but yeah, we had a great time. Cast is great. I mean,
we really had fun together.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about when you have to go away. Everyone doesn't just run home after the shoot. You know, you all it forces you to bond, and we really did.
We have to call the police.
No way. I ain't going to jail. It's okay, I'm fine. We'll get rid of the body.
The cast also includes Lachlan Monroe, Shannon Elizabeth, and Carmen Electra. The actors were asked about other jobs they had before making it in films.
I have never had a full-time job. I played hockey. I got paid to play hockey, and then in the summers I just had summer jobs. I've never had a full-on 9 to 5. It's so weird.
Trust fund.
I'll be doing a dramatic reading. Look out, Greg! Look behind you! You're down! Look out! Oh my God! Somebody do something!
I did some waitressing jobs and working at department stores, and I did some stuff like that when I was in high school.
You have to go back on stage.
No, I have to get the Greg.
No, you won't.
I won?
They're calling your name. Go!
Out of my way, loser.
I did some
And
porn.
even now, LA, yeah.
Did some good porn.
Yeah, I've seen one of those.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty
So you know that Polaroid isn't me.
I danced at an amusement park called Kings Island in Cincinnati, Ohio. I made $100 a week. Worked at a shoe store, Foot Locker, as a matter of fact, for one day. It's a pain in the ass. You don't really know what those people have to go through. Imagine going to the back of that store and trying to find that shoe in the right color, in the right size, and then try to get it back as fast as you can because you can't make people wait. And then you got to lace it up You gotta lace up those shoes and like deal with that.
It's great to be able to do something you love. Like, I love acting. It's the only thing I've really wanted to do. So to be able to do that and have fun and say that that's my job is an amazing thing, because so many people can't do that.
Oh man. I like making people laugh. Like when we was little, we used to love making my mother laugh, and that's why we kind of do what we do now. Because she stopped laughing, and then we was like, hey, we got all this comedy, where we gonna put it? And you know, we took it to Hollywood. And, I wasn't gonna say that. Oh, but you said it, so let's keep it. Great. I see dead people.
This is awesome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Marianne Airlines. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Cruise out to lunch, but hey, have a nice flight.
2 new films from abroad are attracting interest from reviewers. Bruno Barreto directed Bossa Nova in his native Brazil, and it stars his wife, Amy Irving, formerly married to Steven Spielberg. Amy was delighted to collaborate with husband Bruno.
It's been very exciting for us because it's a really funny, romantic film, and we just opened it in Brazil, and it's a huge success there. People are coming out of the theater, dancing, singing, making out. It's great.
Do you prefer on the top or below?
I beg your pardon?
The reading. I should read on the top.
Oh.
Working in Brazil is different from doing Hollywood films, Amy found. She was surprised by the romantic atmosphere.
There was a lot of that on the set. I have to say, a lot of the Brazilian actors kiss me in this film, but when I work with my husband, it's the time we get along the best, so it's a very romantic time for us, and to be in his hometown of Rio, living in the Copacabana Palace and going to these extraordinarily beautiful locations every day, it was really our job to stay in a very up-romantic mood in order to bring the truth to this frolic.
Let's go. I love you. I love you. Very sexy.
For that, the referee will give you a red card. Rio brings that out in you. I mean, I really think the Rio in this film is so beautiful, and it's the Rio you see when you are in love. I mean, there are dark sides to that city, but when you're in love, you don't notice it.
I'm supposed to meet someone here in Rio. An incredibly hot cyberspace pen pal. Wild, outrageous.
What if it happened to dinner and a movie? I have to say it's a really good time in my life. I mean, Bruno and I have created this film together. It's like another child, and we're presenting it to the world now, and so far it's been received so nicely. It makes us feel great.
He signed off, Love, Gary.
Oh, Nadine, you mustn't read too much into that. Americans use the word love very casually. We say I love you like you say goodbye. It's a good time when you have something that you care about and that you've worked really hard towards and you feel good about and that people are responding so well feels great.
First sight.
It happens. Don't knock it till you try it.
What are you doing here, Abdul? It's my stag night. I'm getting married. Me too. Dunno. My dad hasn't bothered introducing us yet.
East Disease scored a hit as a London play. After a struggle, the producers found backing in Britain for the movie version, and it won awards in Cannes and other film festivals worldwide. Damien O'Donnell directed his first film with a cast including Om Puri, Linda Bassett, and Jimmy Mistry.
Ever since then, from Cannes of last year, it's just kind of gone again, but on a much larger scale. It's become the most successful British-funded film that Britain has ever had. It's kind of won the BAFTA Awards at the weekend, the British Academy Awards, and the other kind of prestigious kind of film awards in Britain.
I'm not marrying a packet. Don't go. Maybe you'll be satisfied with just one of us getting married.
It's kind of taken the rest of Europe pretty much by storm. I am sitting in LA, talking to you, selling this film. It's just like a big, massive, long journey. and it's quite incredible. So we must be doing something right, I suppose.
Well, just like Romeo and Juliet. It's not fair because I love curry and all.
Yeah, right. It's great fun. I've never been here before. I've never been to the United States before. I've only been here since Tuesday. It's a whole different world to me.
These girls are gorgeous. Lucky you two, aren't you?
We're going to fly you over here. We're going to take you around. You're going to promote your film for 2 or 3 weeks, and we're going to take you to 5 or 6 different cities, and you're going to, it's going to be the biggest experience that you've ever had in your life, and it is.
Where you going now, kid?
Nowhere.
Wait for me.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
I'll come with you.
Jimmy Mystery has been working on the London stage and in English films and television for some time. And he's something of a celebrity.
Yeah, well, I mean, celebrity. I mean, I don't like to think that I go around celebbing it, but people are beginning to know who I am, if you put it in that kind of way, yeah.
Tony, how are you doing, mate?
Right, Buzzer.
Yeah, good to see you. All right, in you go. Can I have another lemonade?
You're going to need more than a lemonade with that.
It's very bizarre. It's very, very bizarre. I mean, last year I was in a part of a show in Britain which is like 80 million viewers a week, which I did for a year and played a character in. So that all of a sudden just kind of went poof, and everyone went, oh, there's that bloke from that show. Then East East came out and it just went poof, poof again. Oh, there's that bloke from that show, but did you see him in East East? And now with the rest of the success, it's just kind of going poof like that, and it's all very bizarre. I find it all very strange, but it's absolutely great fun, and I'm just doing my job and getting on with it, and see what happens.
Welcome, Princess Pepe. How?
Reach for the sky, ladies and gentlemen!
All right, I'll do it. What? Help you rescue Princess Pepe. Pepe.
Hong Kong's Jackie Chan fighting the bad guys out west? It sounds odd, but it happens in Shanghai Noon. Chan plays an imperial guard from China who joins cowpoke Owen Wilson to rescue a kidnapped Chinese princess, Lucy Liu. Jackie tells how he found inspiration for the story.
The film is called Big Bra. I was in Texas, Arizona. Then I see some cowboy going on. Then I have nothing to do. I sit there, watch them cowboy, Indian. Oh, the Indian. Then I said, Indian cowboy. Should I make a movie in here? What I'm gonna be? What about I'm from China? What century? Okay, modern? No. 1800. Good. Then I write a story about Qing imperial guard, a bunch of imperial guard come to West, fight with Indians. Sent to the studio to the Roger Bomb. Then after he listened, he liked it. Then next day he sent 2 writers for me. Then I tell all my story. Then comes up.
Now these are guns. This can be your best friend or your worst enemy. That's a spin in my left hand. That's a spin in my right hand. That's 2 spins.
To prepare for their roles, Jackie and Owen went to school, cowboy school. Learning to be a real Westerner wasn't an easy task.
That was a lot more difficult, I think, than they expected. I think they thought we're getting this guy from Texas. He'll kind of know what he's doing with a gun and with a horse and stuff, but they could not have been more mistaken. And all the lessons that I took, I don't think even got me where I was even... Jackie was a better horseback rider than I was. Watch me.
Yeah! Yeah! Ow! I'm scared about horses. I have to learn how to ride horses for 1.5 months. Then when I ride horses, it hurt. When I walk, it really like this for like 8 hours a day.
I'm not going to walk with you if you walk like that.
Then after I find out I have a bruise here, the blood from the jeans, then, this why you need
wasn't friendly. He was really, and there was something about my horse that could just sense when I got on him that this guy has no idea what he's doing, and that now's the time to start galloping and stuff.
You're not in the East, okay? You're not in China. This is the West.
The first meeting of the actors was a disaster. Not the best start for two future co-stars.
After I know I worked with him, he wanted to see me, then okay. We met in the Beverly Region Hotel, then hi. Coffee? No, tea, okay. He ordered a salad. Oh, okay.
My name's John Wen.
John Wayne?
John Wen.
That's a terrible cowboy name.
And neither one of us, aside from kind of saying hello and kind of exchanging some, oh wow, this is really fun, yeah. And it finally got so uncomfortable, I was like, I can't sit through dinner. So I finished my drink and I said, well, I'll see you in Calgary. And he goes, okay, I'll see you in Calgary.
Shake on it.
Why are you spitting in your hand?
To seal the deal.
But after I find out he's a very shy person, so am I.
What's the princess like? Is she
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Owen forget a dialogue. On the set, he's great. He can modify all the dialogue and help me to speaking before the rolling. Remember. Oh, Jackie, you should say this. Then he really teach me a lot of comedy.
I can't do stunts, man. I don't know karate, but I know crazy.
When we would sit there and start doing our acting scenes, he would really make me laugh, and I could kind of make him laugh. And I think that the reason why the movie works, hopefully, is that we were able to kind of establish a connection with each other and kind of, you know, kid around and have fun. And I think that comes across.
Who are you? Playing a cowboy is every boy's dream, no matter what continent he grows up on. That was certainly the case with Jackie and Owen.
I will always be a cowboy. Yes, when you look at Jackie Chan biography, 5 years old, I already with all the cowboy suit.
Come on, Roy. Be the bullet. You can do it. Oh, no, you can't. He's going to kill you.
Every day that I wake up, I put on boots, I strap on my gun belt, and kind of, you know, report to work. And I'm in a western town, and I'm working with Jackie Chan.
Be the bullet. Be the lead bullet.
I'm about to die. You know, I got to play an astronaut in Armageddon, and here I get to play a cowboy in this, so you got the bases covered for kind of childhood dreams.
Stay!
John Wayne and all kind of here, Clint Eastwood. I just like it. Now it just seems my dream come true.
1, 2, 3.
TNT Independent. Movies with a different point of view. Like Blood and Wine, sharing a combined 16 Academy Award nominations and 5 Oscars. Jack Nicholson and Michael Caine also share a taste for riches at any cost. Jennifer Lopez gets caught between father and son, and a family's bonds are broken when temptation conquers trust. Directed by Bob Raffleson, don't miss Blood and Wine tonight on TNT Independent. The following movie is suitable for all audiences.